Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Fallen here for Sputnik Entertainment, and today we're back to an in-person video, and we're taking a look at the DJI Mavic Mini Fly More combo. Now, I literally just picked it up a few hours ago, and I just thought we can do a little bit of an unboxing video, and I'll give you my thoughts about it. Of course, I've flown plenty of DJI drones before. I owned several drones before in the Phantom series, and this is something that has come out quite a long time ago, but it's still considered to be one of the best drones or most popular drones by DJI. Of course, it's a little bit cheaper than compared to a Mavic or a Mavic Pro, but if you're under a budget and you want to get yourself a nice portable drone, I definitely recommend you doing so. I definitely recommend you stay away from cheap Chinese drones that you can buy anywhere from $40 to $200, because most likely the quality of the camera is not great, the flight duration is not great, the build construction is not going to be great, everything about it is not going to be great, because having a nice flying device with a nice camera costs a lot of money to manufacture in the first place. So that is one of the reasons why DJI products are not cheap, because they have quality products, quality camera, quality sensor, and overall great customer support. Now, this is not a sponsored video by DJI, but it's just I've been using DJI products for many years now, huge fan of them, and let's just dive into it. So first of all, it's a beautiful packaging, and I haven't taken a look at it yet. Now, on top of it all, I purchased this B&H combo that comes with the Nanook 910 Pelican style case. I'll give you a perspective of what it looks like from the inside. Now, I haven't owned Peli cases before. For some reason, I always stayed away from them. But this is what it looks like if you want to buy the Nanook Mavic Mini combo case. And of course, this thing is built like a rock. It's amazing for travel. It's amazing to protect your drone and all the accessories that you need. But let's go back and take a look at it of what actually comes in the combo. Now, it is going to come with an additional case, so it's not necessary that you need to buy a Pelican or a hard shell style case. But for myself, when I travel, I definitely want to have this option. And I already can tell I'm glad I did this, because even though this is a still pretty solid style case, it's nowhere near the amount of protection something that is with a hard plastic is going to give you. This thing, if you put enough pressure to it, is going to have a give, and you do not want your drone to go bad. Now, overall impression wise, it's a very beautifully mesh covered case. Now, it does have some protection underneath it, and it has a little tag about it. Doesn't have too much information. Just says DJI on it, and of course on the front of this case has a DJI Mavic logo on it, and it has a QR code to make sure it's a genuine product as well. But let's unzip it and see what is inside. So going into it, giving you guys first look, of course now we have the DJI Mavic Mini, and we have some of the accessories that we're going to take a look in a second. The new product smell. That's probably one of the best smells out there. Okay, this thing, I have never used this drone before, and especially coming from the Phantom world, this thing is tiny light. I'm surprised that there is anything kind of high value of it, but of course it's made in high production quality. It's doing amazing, and I like how they're protecting the propellers of it. And all the parts from moving around. Now, I just want to correct myself and say that it's not like it does not feel like a solid product. It's just I'll be surprised to hear that such a quality product can be built this light. And of course, you want your drone to be light and portable. Of course, that's going to increase the flight time, the battery life, etc. And this is what it looks like when you take off the camera cover. Now, we're going to put that back on if we can figure out how to do so. If not, I'll do it afterwards. Do not want to break this drone after owning it for less than an hour. Now, it seems that, okay, we're going to figure out how to unfold these blades. So top, Okay, backwards. Backwards. Can you do it this way? Nope, you have to do this. And then, okay. So that's what it looks like when it's folded out. It's a tiny little thing. And of course, that's one of the attraction points for it. So if you want to get some cinematic footage, and especially cinematic aerial footage, and you don't want to travel, of course, with a giant drone setup, either a Phantom or just a traditional Mavic series drone, this is something that you can grab and go. Now I'm liking the finish. It's a matte plastic finish. Overall, it feels like a solid piece of machinery. It definitely feels like a DJI style product. That's one of the first things I can say. Now, one of the reasons I really like about this versus the Phantom series, and actually I read this article, is that they're in the process of potentially getting rid of traditional Phantom drones. Now, I'm not sure if it's just a rumor or if it's something that DJI isn't working behind the scenes, but I would not be surprised if we hear about some amazing DJI innovations in the near future. Now, there's one more sticker that is left. Okay, and that is the battery compartment of the drone. So it kind of gives you a tutorial as you go through. Now, one of the things I really love about this drone is that you don't have to go through the process of screwing on blades or the propellers of the drone. They already come pre-installed. Now, what does that mean if you do sadly wind up crashing a drone? They look like they're unscrewable propellers, so I'm sure you can find third-party or even DJI official replacement propellers. But with how light this build is, I definitely would recommend you do not crash this thing, because this thing is not built like a tank, nor would you expect something this light to be built like one. But overall, I'm very impressed by the quality of it. Of course, I'm going to be making more in-depth videos about this, go into the features, go into some flight tips, setup, etc. And going over some of my final impressions of it. Of course, you're going to be seeing lots of cinematic footage coming from this drone in the near future. Now, I did not put the cap back on because I do not want to waste my time or your guys' time doing this right now. Now, another portion that comes with the Fly More combo, which is a multiple battery charger kit. It allows you to charge multiple batteries at the same time. You connect it via USB. They do sell these separately. I think they're retailing for about $40, and it allows you to charge 3 batteries at the same time. Now, I do believe this combo comes with 3 batteries, so we're going to take a look at it to confirm. But it allows you to charge all the batteries at the same time. You don't have to deal with 30 million different cables, adapters, etc. Bada bing, bada boom, you pop the batteries and off they go. Now, I'm guessing this portion is going to be the controller. Of course, that is the main component, along with your phone and the app that comes with it. And of course, wow, so the controller feels heavier than the actual drone. That's my initial impressions of it. Now, I did see some footage of people using this controller, and I'm trying to figure out how to unfold antennas and mobile devices clamped and attach control stick and cable. So this is the antennas that come with the drone. This is what it looks like unfolded. Out here there is a photo button. You guys probably can't see that. And on the left bumper, it's the record button. And it looks like, if I do remember from the Phantom drone series, this is the roll component to it. Now, overall, it feels like an RC controller, or to some extent like a video game controller. That's my best, closest analogies that come with it. So it's either one of the two. I haven't raced in the RC car in a very long time, but that's what I would imagine looking like. You're kind of just flying the drone and full-on race mode. And I do believe this drone has quite a speed boost to it, especially compared to the Phantom drone series. I'm going to be making a lot of comparisons to it. This is probably because my only knowledge an experience with DJI Phantom drones. I'm trying to figure out how the cell phone bracket works. Oh, okay. So you fold out these meaty clamps on the bottom, and this is where you would place your phone. And of course, I'm using the iPhone 10 or X, whatever you might want to call it. It'll be interesting to see if it actually fits, because this drone has been out for quite a amount of time. Technically, I do believe it should be able to fit it. And yeah, that is the case, because these clamps go out quite a length. Now, would I use this with my case at the same time? I am not sure. Trying to show you guys a little bit of how it would look like. This might be not the final version, but if you have an iPhone X, which is not the smallest phone on the planet, this is what it would look like. So do keep in mind is that even if you have the iPhone 11, you might struggle with putting in the phone. Of course, I would reach out to DJI and see if it supports. Of course, you can always keep the phone to the side of it, or have some sort of other modification to it. But it's not going to be a slick design. So once again, this is what it looks like when you fold out the bottom portion, which holds the phone, and this is the antenna component of things, like I mentioned. Now, I do believe this controller is, yes, it is, this does look like a USB-C port. Might be a micro USB. One of the two. It's hard, it's a little bit hard to tell. Not the best lighting in this environment right now, but let's keep going. In addition, comes in with a nice white box. Forgot to turn off or turn on these overhead lights. So let's move a little bit quicker to give you guys a full analysis of it. Wow. Okay, so it looks like, so this is the screwdriver for actual propellers. So they do provide it to you just in case you do damage your propellers or your blades. Now I do see one USB cables, and they also come with QR quality control stickers, which is a nice portion of it. So this is a micro USB cable. So I do have a feeling that this controller does charge via micro USB. Now, what else do we have that comes with it? I really love unboxing new camera tech. This is probably the best part of my week, is when I get to first unbox it and then play around with it a little bit. Okay, now these cables, I'm not sure, but there's 3 of these cables. They look like, not sure what they look like. Do they go to this port? No. So they do look like 3 identical cables. I do have to look up what they are for, but if you guys know, let me know in the comment section below what they are for. And it looks like a couple small pegs in this bag. I do not want to open them. I don't want to make a full mess. And I believe, oh, something totally different. We're going to open this. And does come with replacement blades. So we have one set of replacement blades, and I can see that they actually do provide you the screws. So I do think these are 4 propellers, 4 full blade sets. So just in case that your drone does crash and all your blades go bye-bye, you have this option on replacing it. Of course, it's beautifully packaged, but it's impossible to put together. Actually, how many is it? 1, 2, 3. No, they give you 3 propeller sets, so almost a full set. just in case something does happen. And we do have another micro USB cable. That's what it looks like. I'm just gonna pop that open. Actually, can we do it? Yeah, it's another micro USB cable to charge different components. So to go over things, so far we have the 3 battery charger, the controller, 3 weird cables that look like sort of like micro USB cables. I'm not sure if they're micro USB or not. We have 3 blades. We have a screwdriver, and 2 micro USB cables, and a case and a drone. So that's what we have so far. There's box 2 that comes with it. Let me make sure that we get everything from it. Actually, there's a couple more boxes, and it's not getting any lighter. So let's keep moving. Power brick for the micro USB. I believe this might be an instruction manual. That's what it looks like. Oh, I'm just very impressed by the packaging style of how they did it. They did a very well put together job. Yep, and it feels like, is there any stickers? I love stickers. Gives you a quick overview of what you should not and should do with the drone. I'm more likely than just going to fly it until it crashes into my forehead. And then I'm going to be very sad. So to give you an idea, we're in the final, actually we have 2 boxes left. So this is, I'm guessing, is definitely going to be the battery component of things. And it's the 3 batteries that come with this combo. Now, of course, this is the meat of the weight that comes in with this drone. And this is what these batteries look like. They're nice. Let's take the drone back. How easy they are to put in and put out of the drone. Okay, so this goes like this. Bam, bam. Okay, wow, that took 2 seconds. Sorry guys, I forgot to put my phone silent. How professional of a YouTuber I am. But this is the second battery. Of course, we have the first one in. And I was saying before the commercial break how easy it is to take the drone battery in and out of it. It does have a nice lip for you to pull out the battery. So that is battery 1 and 2. And then if you want to, of course, put it into the charger. 1, 2. So 2 batteries inside. And then there is a 3rd battery that comes with the kit as well. So let's keep going. Let's wrap up this video, because once again, I'm sure the lighting is getting worse and worse. This, of course, so this is what the full battery pack looks like. 3 batteries that could be charged at the same time. Now, could it be potentially charged externally and be used as a power bank? I'm not sure. I'm going to find out, and I'll give you guys an update in a future video. So stay tuned to that. Now we have this one giant box that is left, and I'm kind of scared what it's going to be. Oh yes, I knew what these going to be. These are the blade guards. There's 4 blade guards that come in the set. I'm not the biggest fan of blade guards. I've never used them before, to be honest, and I'm just going to put them back in the box the way that they came out. I've never had a need to use blade guards, although I did crash my Phantom drone a few times, I will admit that. So what do I think? It's a wonderful, easy to use setup, at least from the packaging perspective. Now, is it going to perform the same way? I do not know. That's where the future update videos are going to come in. If you guys use this drone, let me know what your experience has been like with it. I would definitely want to hear your stories, your experiences. If there's something you want me to talk about this drone in a future video, I'm definitely going to be shooting a lot of content with it this weekend, so stay tuned for that. Anyways guys, if you want to stay in touch with me on social, outside of these videos, all the social links are in the description. Like I said, leave a comment if you have any questions or your own personal experience stories. If you want to be joined the notification squad and know when the next video drops, click that subscribe and the bell notification so you can do so. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure sitting down talking to you guys about the DJI Mavic Mini Fly More combo. If you guys are interested in picking up one yourself, they're available either in Adorama or B&H. That's the two major retailers that carry it. I'm going to include a link for them in the description of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.